Apple cider vinegar is widely regarded as a powerful natural remedy with various health benefits, but some individuals argue that it should carry a warning label due to its potential negative side effects. This raises an important question. Can apple cider vinegar actually pose any risks? In this video, we will delve into some of the potential dangers and adverse effects of using apple cider vinegar, especially when it is consumed without proper understanding or caution. Before we begin discussing the potential threats, let's first recognize that the use of apple cider vinegar is often marketed as a one-size-fits-all solution to numerous health issues. However, this isn't always the case. In my years of practice, I've seen that the concept of natural health can sometimes be misleading. Many people assume that natural remedies, including apple cider vinegar, are completely safe for everyone in every situation. But the reality is that this is not true. In fact, health solutions that work for one person may not be effective, or could even be harmful, for another. For instance, I recently had a patient who had heard glowing reviews about apple cider vinegar and was eager to try it for herself. Like many people, she believed that incorporating this natural product into her routine would help improve her health. During our next consultation, she was enthusiastic about sharing her experiences. I expected her to report positive results and perhaps share a testimonial about how apple cider vinegar had improved her digestion, energy levels, or overall health. But to my surprise, her feedback was quite the opposite. Instead of the anticipated success story, she explained that every time she consumed apple cider vinegar, even when diluted in water, she experienced a painful burning sensation in her stomach. She also felt nauseous and unwell after drinking it. This was alarming, as it clearly indicated an underlying issue that was preventing her from safely consuming apple cider vinegar. I immediately recognized that the symptoms she described pointed to a possible underlying condition: an ulcer. An ulcer is a sore or lesion that develops in the lining of the stomach, esophagus, or small intestine. When a person with an ulcer consumes something acidic, such as apple cider vinegar, the acidic properties of the vinegar can exacerbate the condition, leading to a burning sensation and other uncomfortable symptoms. This can happen not only with apple cider vinegar, but also with other acidic substances like kombucha or citrus juices. In such cases, it's essential to refrain from consuming these products until the ulcer has healed. Otherwise, the irritation and inflammation may worsen, leading to more severe health issues. In this particular case, the patient was advised to discontinue the use of apple cider vinegar and focus on natural healing methods to address the ulcer. The healing process is crucial, as it helps restore the protective lining of the stomach and esophagus, preventing further damage. Once the healing was underway, she could gradually reintroduce apple cider vinegar into her routine, but only with proper caution and under medical guidance. This situation highlights an important point. While many people turn to natural health remedies, it's essential to remember that not all natural substances are universally safe. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it can't have adverse effects on certain individuals, especially those with pre-existing health conditions. In fact, the prevalence of chronic illnesses in our society today means that many individuals are already managing multiple health conditions and may be taking several prescription medications. This creates a complex situation where interactions between medications and natural remedies can occur, sometimes with unexpected or dangerous results. The use of natural health strategies, such as apple cider vinegar, requires careful consideration, especially when combined with prescription drugs. It's vital to be aware of potential interactions, as some natural remedies may interfere with the effectiveness of medications or cause adverse reactions when taken together. This underscores the importance of seeking personalized health advice from a qualified healthcare professional before adopting any new health practices. particularly those involving natural substances. As we explore the potential risks of apple cider vinegar, it's crucial to remember that what works for one person might not work for another. Whether you're considering using apple cider vinegar for digestive health, weight loss, or detoxification, it's important to approach these remedies with caution and mindfulness. While many people experience great benefits from incorporating apple cider vinegar into their daily routines, it is not a universal solution for all, and it may not be appropriate for individuals with specific health conditions. By understanding both the potential benefits and risks of natural health strategies like apple cider vinegar, we can make informed decisions that support our long-term health and wellness. Let's now explore some of the other potential threats associated with this popular health trend. When recommending apple cider vinegar to friends or family, it's crucial to understand that, despite its many potential health benefits, there can be significant risks involved, especially if it's not used properly. One example that highlights this concern involves individuals with certain pre-existing health conditions, such as diabetes. Specifically, people with type 2 diabetes who are using insulin or medications designed to lower blood sugar levels should be especially cautious when incorporating apple cider vinegar into their daily routine. Apple cider vinegar has been shown to have an impact on blood sugar levels. While it may help some individuals maintain stable blood sugar, for those already managing their blood sugar with medication, the addition of apple cider vinegar could result in an excessive drop in blood sugar. This could cause hypoglycemia, which is a dangerously low blood sugar level that can lead to symptoms like dizziness, confusion, fainting, or even a diabetic coma if left untreated. Therefore, it is important for anyone with diabetes or those taking medication to regulate blood sugar to consult their doctor before using apple cider vinegar to ensure that the combination does not interfere with their treatment plan. Another critical example involves individuals who are using medications to manage their potassium levels. Certain drugs, such as those prescribed to lower potassium levels, could interact negatively with apple cider vinegar, potentially causing potassium levels to fall too low. Potassium is essential for proper muscle and nerve function, and having too little can result in serious complications like muscle weakness, heart arrhythmias, or even cardiac arrest. If you are taking medication that affects your potassium levels, it is important to discuss with your healthcare provider whether consuming apple cider vinegar could potentially exacerbate the problem. Diuretics are another class of medications that may interact with apple cider vinegar. Diuretics, often referred to as water pills, are used to help the body eliminate excess salt and water. While this can be beneficial for managing conditions like high blood pressure or heart failure, it can also result in a loss of important electrolytes, including potassium. Combining diuretics with apple cider vinegar could lead to further depletion of potassium, increasing the risk of serious health issues. Again, anyone on diuretics should speak with their healthcare provider before using apple cider vinegar. Beyond interactions with medications, some individuals may experience adverse effects from apple cider vinegar due to excessive consumption. Take, for example, a 15-year-old girl who wanted to lose weight. Eager to try a natural approach, she began drinking 1 full cup of undiluted apple cider vinegar every day. This excessive intake led to severe tooth decay. The acidity of undiluted apple cider vinegar is extremely harsh on tooth enamel, and prolonged exposure can cause irreversible damage. This serves as a stark reminder that moderation is key when incorporating any new supplement or remedy into one's routine. Another cautionary tale involves a 28-year-old woman who consumed 8 ounces of apple cider vinegar daily for 6 years straight. After years of regular use, she was admitted to the hospital with dangerously low potassium levels. Upon further examination, doctors found that she also had brittle bones, a condition that was believed to have been caused by the prolonged overuse of apple cider vinegar. This highlights the potential for long-term health issues when apple cider vinegar is consumed excessively over extended periods. In health communities that advocate for specific diets, such as low-carb or ketogenic diets, there is growing concern about the impact of apple cider vinegar on potassium levels. Both low-carb and ketogenic diets can already put individuals at risk of low potassium, as these diets often lead to increased fluid loss, which can deplete potassium stores. Adding apple cider vinegar, which has been suggested to deplete potassium, may exacerbate this problem, potentially leading to dangerous health consequences. Although the evidence supporting this claim is still weak, it's important to be mindful of the potential for compounded issues when combining multiple dietary practices with apple cider vinegar. In addition to the risks associated with excessive consumption or dietary interactions, some individuals may experience allergic reactions to apple cider vinegar. These reactions can include tingling sensations in the mouth, rashes, or other negative side effects. While we often associate food allergies with common allergens like fish, dairy, eggs, and nuts, it's important to remember that anyone can be sensitive to almost any food, including apple cider vinegar. For those with a sensitivity or allergy to apple cider vinegar, even small amounts can trigger discomfort and potentially harmful reactions. Although these side effects are rare, they do occur, and anyone who experiences them should discontinue use immediately and consult a healthcare provider. For the majority of people, apple cider vinegar is safe when used in moderation. In fact, it has numerous health benefits, such as supporting digestion, regulating blood sugar, and even promoting weight loss. However, as with any supplement, it's essential to exercise caution and be aware of the potential risks, particularly for those with specific medical conditions or who are taking certain medications. If you're curious about whether liquid apple cider vinegar or capsules provide the best results, it's important to understand the differences. Some people may find that the liquid form is more potent, while others prefer the convenience of capsules. It's important to note that, despite the convenience of capsules, they may not provide the same immediate benefits as the liquid form, which can be directly absorbed into the system. However, for those who have difficulty tolerating the taste or acidity of the liquid, capsules may provide an alternative option. In conclusion, while apple cider vinegar offers potential health benefits, it is not without its risks. The key to safely incorporating it into your health routine is understanding how it may interact with your existing health conditions, medications, and dietary habits. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your health regimen, especially if you have concerns about potential interactions or underlying health issues. This will ensure that your approach to using apple cider vinegar is both safe and effective for your individual needs.